This video is looking at Shetran outputs. So if you go to catchment simulation that's been done, examples, air at Kilbrook Bridge, you can see here there are 9 output files. I'm going to go through the more interesting ones. This interesting one is every time step. It's fairly obvious. This says date, then the time in hours since the start of simulation, and the discharge in meters cubed per second. So this shows the values every time step. You can see the time steps here. This is 3 minutes to start with, the time step, and then it gradually increases up to the standard Shetran time step, which in this case is 1 hour. So you can see here, after 213 hours, there's the date, the discharge is 8.34 meters cubed per second. So that's very interesting, but more useful is to compare the measured and simulated discharge. So this one, the regular time steps file, produces the mean discharge over a set time. And this takes 24 hours because we've got measured data every 24 hours. So this could easily be copied into, say, Excel and compared with the simulated discharge. This next one's really useful, the mass balance file. So this is the spatially averaged totals over the simulation, so there's cumulative values. So if you go to you can see here you've got time, cumulative precipitation, canopy evaporation, soil evaporation, transpiration, and then discharge here, and then some more columns further on. If you go to the end, you see that after a year, which is 8,760 hours, the total rainfall is 1,431 millimeters. The evaporation is these 3 bits together, and the discharge is 965 millimeters. And that's a good check, good sanity check to make sure you're not doing anything stupid, because those are the sort of values I expect for this catchment. Then the next file is the PRI file. Loads of stuff at the start about the catchment. I won't go into now. All the different element numbers, soil hydraulic properties. If there's any errors, these will show at the end of the file here. So there's no errors in this catchment. So there's normal completion, and then it's got the same totals again. So this again, if there's crashes, this is the first one I look into to see what the errors are. And then they've got this H5 file. This is an HDF output. This shows all the main variables you look at. And so instead of just having discharge, you can look at things like static surface level, surface water discharges for every grid, loads and stuff. And I'm going to do another video about that one. This VSI file, this is useful for setting the initial conditions. Again, I'm going to do another video about that. And then the final one is this river network file. It's actually produced during the Shetran prepare rather than actually when you run the standard Shetran simulation. But if you open this in a GIS, you'll be able to see exactly where the river channels have been put by Shetran prepare. You can compare them with the measured ones, so it's very useful. So that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.